Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon. I'm Karen Drew. We're following a story about that dog attack on a mail carrier over in Washington Township. Witnesses describe her injuries as horrifying. After the attack, there was a tense standoff as sheriff's deputies and animal control officers tried to take two dogs into custody. Let's get to Paula Tutman, who's been watching all of this unfold. So, Paula, where do things stand right now?
Well, Karen, first of all, we were here for more than an hour watching Animal Control and Macomb County Sheriff's deputies working together, trying to contain these dogs, trying to de-escalate behavior. In the video, you'll see that they do have barrier collars, but the authorities wanted to make sure, obviously, that they were not able or even capable of leaving the property. They got the cooperation of the dog and homeowners to actually contain the dogs and detain the dogs. A horrifying scene in Washington Township for Christy Durkee, who heard a horn blowing in her driveway, only to find her mail carrier, Dee, screaming hysterically and bleeding profusely, having found the wherewithal to drive to a trusted neighbor's home and scream for help.
When I came out, her arm and her leg had been very badly mauled by a dog on the next street over.
The 20-year veteran was delivering mail on Clamar Street off of DeQuinder. She tells her husband that she was leaning into the mailbox from her open window of her mail truck when a dog jumped through the window and started biting her.
The door was closed, the window was open. She's putting the mail in, ready to deliver. The dog went through the window, grabbed her by the arm. She jumped up and grabbed her by her leg, sprayed the heck out of everything. They're in there right now. I'm not sure if they're discerning, but I think they might have to.
I was amazed that a dog could bite that badly. They were pretty bad.
She's not bad. It's really bad. Really, really bad.
Bruce, who prefers not to give his last name, talked to us from Henry Ford Macomb by phone as his wife awaited word on surgery.
The one that bit her is known to be bad at times, but it runs free in the yard and stuff. So.
At the home, the cavalry, Macomb Animal Control, and sheriff's deputies waiting for the homeowner to assist in containing the dogs. She came up, she greeted the dogs, she said her goodbyes before they were loaded into the animal control vehicle.
She's so kind. She's always been so sweet. I feel terrible that she's going through this, and I'm praying for her. Definitely praying for her.
Yeah, we definitely wish that mail carrier well. Karen, by the way, please forgive the laryngitis while I unpack a few more of these details. The dogs are current on their shots. They've been taken to animal control where they'll have to have a 10-day quarantine, but it's just not that cut and dry. Stay with me at 5 o'clock because what I'm going to do is explain just some of these possible mitigating circumstances as this investigation continues to find out whether or not these dogs will have to be put down or whether or not there is enough mitigating evidence that will actually spare them in spite of this attack. And by the way, I just talked to the Macomb County Animal Control Chief, Chief Randazzo, who says it was not one dog. His understanding is both dogs participated in that attack.
Your heart goes out to that mail carrier. All right, thank you, Paula. We'll check back with you at 5.